got them hats.
Got 'em.
We got them hats. Yes, yes. We got them hats. Yeah, we got them hats. You name it, we got it. You cop it, we ship it, we drop it right to your door.
Ship it. Drop it.
Right to your door.
I'm looking for a hat. Drive around town and I need a cat. Where do I go? Where do I go? I got hats for sales.com.
You see what you like. You buy it, we ship it. It's coming your way.
It's coming. Ship it. It's coming your way.
We got them hats. We got them hats.
Got 'em.
We got them hats. Yes, yes. We got them hats. Yeah, we got them hats. You name it, we got it. You cop it, we ship it, we drop it right to your door.
Ship it. Drop it.
Right to your door.
I'm looking for a hat. Drive around town and I need a cat. Where do I go? Where do I go? I got hats for sales.com.
You see what you like. You buy it, we ship it. It's coming your way.
It's coming. Ship it. It's coming your way.
We got them hats. We got them hats.
Got 'em.
We got them hats. Yes, yes. We got them hats. Yeah, we got them hats. You name it, we got it. You cop it, we ship it, we drop it right to your door.
Ship it. Drop it.
Right to your door.
I'm looking for a hat. Drive around town and I need a cat. Where do I go? Where do I go? I got hats for sales.com.
You see what you like. You buy it, we ship it. It's coming your way.
It's coming. Ship it. It's coming your way.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm Van. We are all the LFR family. I really appreciate y'all pulling up, clicking the play button. Hopefully you hit that like button as well, for that is the only price of admission for our live streams, is to simply hit the like button. What's going on, gang? Shout out to y'all. Let me see who's up in here with me today. We got 4 topics that we're discussing. We're going to stay on those topics. This is going to be a part of the podcast that I'm putting up. The podcast is in the descriptions below. It's called Getting Canceled with LFR Family. Make sure that y'all are following the podcast, because I am pouring a little bit more energy into that, because now I can actually discuss topics that I want to discuss. I see, here's the thing. My algorithm isn't always Trump. My algorithm isn't always Epstein files and Kamala and Biden and Jasmine Crockett and all those other things, although I am interested in those things. But there's a lot more to Van Hall than just this political commentary. So, and I want to make sure that it's as orderly as possible. So I'm showing you guys the topics that we will be discussing. And if it has not pulled up on your algorithm before today, before our conversation, see, that's the whole point too. Because an algorithm is something that we create ourselves. We curate our algorithms by what we click and, you know, our interests and whatnot. And I know a lot of y'all don't need to be told that, but I want to introduce to you all what's in my algorithm. All right. And it's going to blow your mind what's in my algorithm. Thanks, guys, for pulling up, man. I really appreciate y'all. Happy Friday. I pray that you're in good spirits and good health. Please let me know one thing that you are grateful for in the comments. I'll go first. I'm grateful for growing up exactly the way that I grew up. I'm grateful that I was pissed off my entire life that I didn't have my mother in my house. I didn't have no father in the home. And I was the adopted kid in class. I was pissed off about that. Turns out that was a blessing. It was a complete blessing, because it just made me who I am. It made me unique. You know what I mean? I didn't even like my name, Van, because the kids, this a 3-letter word, you know what I mean? And the kids can make so many words that rhyme with Van. So it made me a little mean. It made me want to punch people in the face. So that's what I did. But I was still a nice kid, kind-hearted kid. But I did not like my name, to the point when we had Van Jr., who's now 26 years old. My wife was saying she wants to name him Van. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Because he need to go through what I went through, because what I went through built the man that I currently am. A lot of people might not like the man I currently am, and a lot of people love the man I currently am. But it's not really about what someone else what someone else thinks about you. It's your own journey, man. It's whether or not you're serving God, you're walking in the will of God, you're doing the right things, you're doing people correctly, you're loving, you know what I mean? You're not just being spiteful and hateful and trying to destroy the earth and destroy the world. You're not, you're just not a bad person, or at least you're trying to be a good person. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, I'm grateful for growing up exactly the way I grew up, because I wouldn't change a thing. I would not change a thing. So that's what I'm grateful for. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all. Hadassah is in the building. Hey, coach. Hadassah, what's going on, Hadassah? Shout out to Hadassah, man. Let me see. Everybody hit the like button. As she's saying, hit that like button. The only fee for admission is to simply hit that like button and let people know that we're live too, because you're about to see something. Also, when you pulled up, I was playing hatsforsale.com, and I was showing off our merch because I'm extremely proud of it. I'm extremely proud of our merch. And I was just showing it because I don't usually talk about, if you go back in my videos for the last few years, you'll be hard pressed to find too many videos of me trying to ask people to go buy merch. You know what I mean? That's just not what I did at all. You know what I mean? So I never really tried to push my brand or sell my clothes or nothing like that. And I know people who make their living, like people who make their living. I'm talking about, they don't have a job, none of that. They just got their own brand and they selling it online and they are living good. That's not even what I'm trying to do. I actually just really like my brand. It took me a while to come up with, like, we have designs that I'm proud of. You know what I mean? That's just simply it. I'm extremely proud of our designs. I actually wear my stuff everywhere I go. I got it on right now, and that's it, man. So that's the only reason why I talk about it. But if you do get some, make sure that you go through the link that's in the descriptions and you put in our code so that you can get you can get some off. Okay, I want you to get some off. It was at 10%, LFR 10. Try LFR 15. Try that. Try LFR 15 because we sent that through. We were discussing that, but I don't know if it actually went through yet. So try LFR 15 first. And if you can't get 15% off with the LFR 15, then put in LFR 10, and yeah, you'll get 10% off. All right. We got some wild ones today. Holy moly. Holy moly. As I said in the chat, trigger. Okay? Trigger. What's going on, B? What's up, Louis B. Fishing? What's up, gang? Sugar Shane on Wagwan. Yeah. I'm just speaking to my people before I get started. That's it. And as you can see, Wheezy. Shout out to Wheezy. And just in case y'all don't know who Wheezy is, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all who Wheezy is, because some of y'all might not even know, man. This is Miss Wheezy. Wheezy said, "Don't forget to hit that like." That's what Wheezy said. You hear me? She said, "Don't forget to hit that like." And just in case you still don't want to listen to her, hold on. She got that gat in her hand. She got the gun in her hand. She telling y'all, look, don't forget to hit the like. I got this gun in my hand. I ain't threatening nothing. I'm just saying. I ain't threatening nothing. I'm just saying I got this gun in my hand. Shout out to Weezy, man. Shout out to Weezy. All right. All right, let's go and get a popping, gang. Let me take this one down too. All right. First up the bat, this lady right here is absolutely freaking nuts, man. She is absolutely bruh. And I'm not trying to bully. I love you. I don't know your name. I don't know who you are. I'm not trying to bully you or nothing. But this lady right here is absolutely nuts. In case you guys need to know the order of what we're going to talk about, go look at the thumbnail. Go look at the thumbnail, guys. That's what we're going to. She's first. She is first, and she is nuts, bro. She's wild as hell. She's wild. Staten 2023 said, I'm grateful because of the saving blood of Calvary. I have has a hedge of protection around my life. Staten, thank you so much for your testimony, but what you're not gonna do is have me up here sounding like I can't read. That's what you're not gonna do. Love you, brother, and I'm glad that you are grateful for the blood of Jesus. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Amen. Yes, Lord. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. All right, guys, I ain't going to do too much playing. Miss Mika's in the house. Hey, Miss Mika. Hey, if your Friday is busy, if you're not busy, Miss Mika, if you are not busy, pull up. Because the topics I'm about to talk about right now, oh my God. This lady is nuts, bro. She is nuts. For real. I swear to goodness, this lady is absolutely insane. I have to tell y'all this before I play it. But she's nuts. It's wild how simply thinking about the name of Trump just sends people over the deep end, the dark side. They just, I love you, Van, my lovely brother. Just wanted to say hello. God bless you always. I told y'all, man, look, I love the fact that the Lord blessed me to have the people around me, the life that I have, my upbringing, as raw as it could have been, as it was. You know what I mean? I love it. I got people like Heather in my circle. Man, what? Man, you about to make me daggone bust a tear. Don't do that. You can't make a thug cry. Go on now. Don't be making no thug cry. I ain't playing. I ain't no thug. I'm a good guy. But in much, I got love for some thugs, man. A lot of my Thank you, Heather. I appreciate you. All right, let's go and get into it. See, this right here, man, I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to belabor the point, but I'm just simply saying this right here, bro. Wow. Thank you, Heather. Let's get into it. This lady right here, absolutely nuts. Let's go.
At this point, it is clear, based on all the testimony and emails we've seen, that our president not only raped a 13-year-old, but did it many times, and was not only complicit with Epstein, he was one of his best buddies. They spent his first Thanksgiving as president together. And not only is he complicit, he's one of the main participants. And not only is he one of the main participants, he is one of the organizers of a large pedophile network. And Republican lawmakers are finally seeing how fucking dangerous it is for them to remain aligned with this man. And it looks like over 100 of them are about to flip their vote on the fucking files. This is so huge. We are all so fucking desensitized right now because of this man. Like, if Watergate happened right now, it wouldn't even make the news. This is the biggest controversy to ever come out of the fucking White House. Ever. We are finally seeing behind the curtains of how these elites operate.
Before we continue, she's not done. She's not done. I told y'all thought I was playing. You see the word trigger on the title, right? Don't daggone ignore that. That's like a little sign to say, don't come over here. Warning. God dang it, warning. And you decide to go through that red curtain after seeing the warning sign. Everything that happens is on you. What you hear is on you. If you see somebody with their ding-a-ling out holding some lotion and some oils, it's on you. Because I said trigger. I said trigger. Don't you, when you walk behind that red curtain, you click play. You say, I want to see it anyway. Well, we're here now. We are here now. No going back, cease. No going back, cease. Okay? All right.
And it's worse than you could ever fucking imagine. And you know it hasn't stopped, right? Like, the demand for that supply didn't just fucking disappear overnight. If there's demand and money to be made, people are making money. And for anyone who still thinks he's innocent, number one, we know he's friends with Epstein. Like, really close. Number two, we know he violently raped underage girls.
One thing I want to ask, guys, thumbs up if she could be sued for this. I don't know. I'm asking you, based off of your knowledge of law, can she be sued for this? Like, is this the level of misinformation that could be taken to court? Just want to know. Just want to know. All right.
And we know Epstein was making a lot of fucking money off this. And Trump loves money, doesn't he? If his best friend was making a lot of fucking money off of his special interest, if you will, if him being involved meant he got more money and more access to his special interest, why the fuck would he not be involved? It's not a matter of whether or not he's guilty at this point. What matters is how the United States collectively holds these motherfuckers and everyone covering it up accountable.
If it weren't false, okay, if this wasn't fake outrage, I would give her more energy than she deserves. But it's fake outrage. It's complete fake outrage. It's someone who's clearly, her numbers are starting to boom. I'm gonna give it to y'all what it really is. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it is, all right? Before I tell y'all what it is, I'm just gonna tell you what it's not, okay? The emails that came out had the young lady's name redacted who was supposed to be the victim. But then another email came out of the lady's name that was out. So the lady who actually, who they say was the victim in the email that Trump was in the room with and all this other stuff, she already came out and said that never happened. She already came out and said that never happened. Trump never did anything to me at all. So that right there is just, it's ridiculous that they continue to bring it up. But the other thing that I wanted to mention is that if they had something on Trump, don't you think that they would have brought it out already? They've had this information for a long time. A long time. It is unfortunate that you guys are starting to act like you give AF now because you've run out of everything else that you can possibly throw at him. So all of these idiots are starting to blow up on social media because people like AOC and Bernie and Jack and Jasmine Crockett and many others are just making it so cool now. Well, they're not making it cool. They're trying to make some noise because that's the Socialist Party. You know what I mean? We're about the people. They're not about the people. They claim that they're the poor ones. They claim that they're the oppressed ones. They're actually the rich ones. And they were actually the slave owners, and they were actually the KKK members. They were actually them, but they continue to just play on people's mind. I don't like that. I just don't like that. But anyway, this young lady, this is what she's doing. You want to know what a grifter is? This young lady is a grifter. She's grabbing hold to whatever is new and popular, and she is acting like she is pissed off about it so that she can grow her fan base. She wants to grow her followers. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with anybody being raped. It has nothing to do with a 13-year-old where she claims she actually cares about. And it doesn't have to do with Trump either. It's just that this right here is going to help her blow up. And we already know that a lot of these young people are hoes. They sell themselves every daggone day. They don't care. They sell themselves out all the time. But what she doesn't realize is she could potentially be putting herself in a situation where she could be sued by Trump. And Trump don't sue for thousands. Trump sues for millions. Just saying. So be careful, young lady. That's all I got to say to that one. So like I said in what I was just now talking about, that young lady, man, hold on one second. I accidentally kicked my camera. I kicked my camera It didn't really even move. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Amen. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that angry white lady. I know. Oh, no. Hold on. We're not done with her. My bad. My bad. I said she wasn't done. Let's go.
And you know it hasn't stopped, right? Like, the demand for that supply didn't just fucking disappear overnight. If there's demand and money to be made, people are making money. And for anyone who still thinks he's innocent, number one, we know he's friends with Epstein. Like, really close. Number two, we know he violently raped underage girls. And we know Epstein was making a lot of fucking money off this. And Trump loves money, doesn't he? If his best friend was making a lot of fucking money off of his special interest, if you will, if him being involved meant he got more money and more access to his special interest, why the fuck would he not be involved? It's not a matter of whether or not he's guilty at this point. What matters is how the United States collectively holds these motherfuckers and everyone covering it up accountable.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to play a game. Okay. Give me one word. The first word that comes to mind that describes her. I'm going to show 10 of them. Go. The first word that describes this lady right here. Go on, let me know what it is. Because I really want to see what y'all think about her. I thought she was nuts, but y'all be like, man, she's spot on. I love her. She's crazy. Okay, she's a witch. All right. Nose ring. Okay, that's nose ring. It always got to be a class clown, man. It always got to be a daggone class clown. Look, pay attention or ain't going to be no snacks. Ain't going to be no recess. Ain't gonna be no goddamn recess. All right? If y'all don't play fair, then we not going on the trip. We gonna stay in for lunch. We gonna skip lunch. We gonna take a nap. We gonna lay our head on the desk. I'm cutting off the lights. Ain't gonna be no TV, no popcorn, no nothing. All right? So no more class clowns. All right? That's one. You gotta play by the rules. Although nose ring is a really good one. Lunatic, bird, who's her? TDS is. I didn't say you couldn't post acronyms. Okay, TDS, all right. Woody. Okay, so Jared, she turns Jared on. Okay. No, she don't. Because Jared was just now telling us that he bought his wife a bouquet of flowers, 11 red ones, one white one. I don't know why he had to put one white one in there, like one supreme flower, huh? Why you got to put one white flower in there? Because you know it's going to stand out amongst the crowd because your flower bouquet was racist, huh? How come it had to be one white flower to watch over all the other red slave flowers, huh? Huh? Was the white flower the Klan, man? Huh? 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 Explain yourself, Jared. Explain your goddamn self. Toucan Sam, okay. Unhinged, ignorant, deranged. Drama queen is not one word, but I'm glad you see. Y'all don't play it. Y'all just see y'all play too much, man. Triggered. Meth. Okay, meth. All right. Y'all are something. Oh my gracious. Hey, Jared, man, listen, I got a video coming up where this guy is actually speaking just like that about the white flower in the middle of all the red flowers. Oh my gracious. Okay, number two, sign up. I don't have any words for this young lady other than Um, the word I got for her is spot on. That's what I got. Spot on for her. All right. Hey, Brent Ash, thank you so much for the super chat, big dog. It says Trump is not a threat to democracy. He is a threat to socialism. P.S. The girl is a flea and has not. Oh, okay. Has nothing Trump wants. So I don't know why your speech to talk is separating your letters. Hey, Crystal, thank you so much for blessing people with 5 memberships. Please take advantage of those memberships, guys. Please take advantage of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do, especially for my members, but I'm trying to figure this out now. Being a content creator is, I be all over the daggone place, man. I swear to goodness, man, it's something. It's something. It's something. Can I talk to y'all for a minute? Nah, y'all not my therapist. If y'all were my therapist, I would get on your damn nerves because I got so much stuff on my heart I want to talk about. I promise you, I got so much stuff on my heart. I promise you. You know what I mean? But y'all not here to hear about my damn heart. Y'all like, Van, go on, play the videos and give us your opinion, then play the next video and give us your goddamn opinion and just keep it moving. I love y'all like play cousins though, so don't play with me. Before I move on to this, I want to say thank you so much. Hold on, let me pull this down because before I play that, I want to say thank you so much to Blue Turner, man. Blue Turner is a new company that we're working with. They're so dope. They're so dope. Apparently, they make they have products and whatnot that are competing with melatonin. They have something called Mito Blue, and the root cause is for stress, energy, and axis. Your stress, energy, axis, and apparently it's for your cortisol and circadian rhythm. And they have run so many tests. If you go to the link that's below my descriptions, you will see that they ran tests, how your cortisol level lifts up after you take their pill. And it's called Mito Blue. They just now sent me a few containers as well. I have mine right here. Oh, yeah, I got mine right here. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I have not taken it yet. I have not taken mine yet because I don't take pills and vitamins and stuff like that. But I told them I'm going to go ahead and try this to see if I have any positive feelings from it and everything. But apparently this joint is like that. It's up and coming. It's blowing up right now, and it really does help. And you can get what I have, LFR 20. You can get 20% off of your orders for as long as you go through that link that's inside the description. It's for the LFR family link. All right. So shout out to Blue Turner. Here are the individuals who are all involved, man. They got all the information that you need to know is on this website, and you can go check them out. Here's the owner, Beard Gang. This dude is Beard Gang, bro. Like, I don't know nobody with a beard bigger than this brother. This, and he's cool as hell. I was on the phone with him for probably like 50 minutes. And Kyle. I was on the phone with Kyle too. I had a conversation with Kyle as well. But Michael, I had a conversation with him for a long time, brother. And the only reason why he started this is because he wanted to help out his wife. His wife was going through medical issues. And when him and this medical team right here that's below came up with this, his wife, oh my gracious, his wife, many people that he know, people that have an MS, have been helped by this right here. So I'm just letting y'all know, I'm working with them now. If you want some, go through the link that I got in my descriptions, put in LFR 20 so you get your 20% off. And let me know what y'all think about it. If it tastes good, if it tastes bad, if it make you feel good, if it make you feel bad. I want to know it all, man, because if anybody, I never really dedicated myself to really work with a company the way that I'm working with them. So usually I'll take, like, if a company want to work with me, they'll send me like a chair or something and say, okay, put the chair together and tell people to buy the chair. and like that chair right there or the other chair, and they'll pay a certain amount of money for it. This company is like, man, let's work together. Let's see if we can really help as many people as possible, because it's helped this person, this person, this person, that person. And it means a lot to us. It's growing rapidly and blah, blah, blah. And I'm having a conversation with the CEO about, the direction of the company and all those other things. So I'm like, whoa, I'm vested, bro. I'm vested. So yeah, Mito Blue right here. So go ahead, check it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And don't forget, go through the link inside of the descriptions, put in LFR 20 so that you don't have to pay full price. All right? Because you my people. You my people. No. All right, so here we go. This young lady is about to cook. Let everybody know. If you want to clip my this live stream, here will be the time to clip, because Jasmine Crockett video is coming up next, and that one's going to piss you off. I promise you that one's. Jasmine Crockett's video is going to piss you off.
None of this is really about Donald Trump. I just watched Scott Jennings, his podcast. He was posting clips about it. And he was talking about how there's a lot of infighting within the Democratic Party since the government reopened, and that whole debacle. But more importantly, he played a clip of Bernie Sanders. And Bernie Sanders said something to the effect of this. And he said, the American people want us to fight. The American people want us to fight against Trumpism. And I don't know, maybe I need to make a podcast called Common Sense Podcast if no one has already done that. But the first thing I thought, the first thing I said was, this is rich. This is very interesting that he says the American people, because the American people overwhelmingly duly elected Donald Trump to be commander-in-chief, to head the executive branch, and to be president of the United States.
Hey guys, so right now she is cooking. She's moving in the right direction. She's going to be talking for another 2 minutes, breaking it down as to why this is not about Trump at all. At all. Like when we looked at that fake AOC video where she was trying to act like she was with the people. She was a part of the people. She's trying to act like she's the poor people. She's trying to act like the poor people are the Democrats. She's trying to act like there's way more of them than there's anybody else. So our numbers say that what we say goes. When she's not acknowledging the fact that the president that just now won not only won the Electoral College, she's not acknowledging the fact that Trump won the popular vote. That almost never happens. So, yeah.
He won the popular vote. He won every single swing state, the House, the Senate. I mean, the majority of Americans wanted this. The majority of Americans voted for the policies that Donald Trump is enacting. And so my thing is to keep saying you want to fight against Trump and you want to fight harder against what he's doing. What you're saying is you want to ignore the democratic process. You want to ignore what the American people wanted.
What? Tendonism. God dang it, that's just falling off the bone. Just falling off the bone. That's tendonism. Tendonism. God. Ah. Woo. All right, look, Heather. Put your card away. And I do want to say thank you so much for blessing the channel. That is tendonism. That's tendonism. Thank you. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. God's grace and his mercy is enough. I don't deserve it. Falling off the bone. Falling off the bone. God dag on it. Holy moly. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Heather, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on. Listen, I need to hit you up today. I need to just thank you. All right. All right, I'm not going to stay on this, but thank you so much. And may God bless you tenfold. All right, thank you.
And what you want is more important. See, if you really care about the democratic process, you would take your L and say, you know what? We need to go back to the drawing board, re-strategize, change our messaging, maybe change our policies first and foremost, maybe like make some changes to who's spearheading our party and who's out there in the forefront. There's a lot of things that I thought they were going to do with how badly they lost the election. And in
all right, so you kind of threw me off, Heather. I'm just letting you know. And I do want to let y'all know this. It's not that she sent anything. It's not the amount that she sent. Yeah, well, yeah, it is the amount that she sent. It's the amount that she sent. It's the why am I deserving of that amount? Like, you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's like, what's the whole big deal with, you know, my relationship with certain people that deserves that? And that right there just hits me in a different type of way. It's not that, oh man, it's money. Why they throwing money at? No, it's not that. Because I've had a relationship with this young lady via social media for a while now. She's been supporting me for a long time. Beautiful story and everything. But it just blows my mind. That's it. It just blows my mind. All right. Just blows my mind. Oh, I just now did that. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. See, now it's going to be all over the daggone. No, it's not. Don't nobody know me. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's go.
essence, they're just doubling down. And now they've resorted to this like intense gaslighting, where it seems like, if I really process the propaganda, it seems that they want to deliver a message to their base that suggests they are the majority.
Thank you, Debbie.
When in fact they are not. They are not. The silent majority showed up and they were loud as ever in this last election. How do you look at the election results and deduce that the American people want you to fight against Donald Trump's agenda? That is like peak gaslighting. The Democratic Party has lost almost 3 million voters this year alone. And those individuals did not just drop their Democratic voter registration and become independent, or just didn't put anything at all. They actually re-registered as Republicans. So Republicans picked up those same voters in mass. And so why is this being ignored largely by the Democratic Party? If you really say you're a public servant, because guess what? Your job is to represent all Americans, not just people of the Democratic Party, not just your constituents, okay?
That's the part I was talking about. Remember the news just now came out where Kash Patel was saying there was a huge win for Trump, where now China has decided to remove, I believe it was 13 ingredients that's necessary to make fentanyl. And this will save, I was saying millions, but it's going to save tens of thousands of Americans, or even more than that. This was not like a Republican or Democrat win. This was an American win when you consider all of the people that will be impacted by it and all of the people who have been dying from fentanyl. But it becomes a little crazy when you try to figure out, okay, if you're upset that this happened, are you on the end of the individuals who was profiting from fentanyl? Like, because that's the only way I can make any type of sense of it. Like, why would you be against it? Maybe you were profiting from it. And then when you start to do that, you start to throw in your thoughts on why you believe things are. You're speculating, and that can make things messy, but it does open it up for conversation, because I'm like, are you for America in its totality, or are you just for Democrat Americans, or are you just against Trump Americans? Because they're all three different things. Oh, dang it, man. Take it back up to you.
Party. If you really say you're a public servant, because guess what? Your job is to represent all Americans, not just people of the Democratic Party, not just your constituents, okay? You swore an oath. Your job is to protect the Constitution and the American citizen. This is supposed to be a bipartisan government. But what a lot of the Democrats are saying is that essentially, if you're not a Democrat, they are going to fight against what you voted for. They're going to subvert and ignore the democratic process, all the while saying that this is what the American people wanted. It's peak gaslighting.
That is her. Let me go ahead and put her link. That's Latrice Little Toe. Is it Little Toe? Latrice Little Toe. What? She got little feet. All right, so yeah, Latrice Little Toe, I believe. Here's her link. I'm gonna put it inside of the chat right now. All right. Yep. Here is her link. Y'all go check her out. I don't know if that's her original link or if that's the link I stole from somebody else's account to check her out, but y'all go check her out. All right. Yeah. All right. Please give me one word that you would have that describes this young lady and what she's about. Not her physicalities. I know she's becoming a little dark-skinned lady with a little nice sized forehead. You know, they say the most beautiful people in the world got the biggest foreheads. I got a big forehead. So listen, and I don't even call myself beautiful. Huh? I call myself cool. You know what I'm talking about? I call myself cool. Yeah. Men not supposed to be beautiful. We supposed to be rough. We supposed to look like we will whoop somebody's ass. Like, you want your man to be all pretty? Nah, we supposed to be, you know, we got to look like we could choke them around, like whoop somebody's ass. No matter how big we are, we got to look rough. Like, yeah, that's Big Daddy right there. That's Pop Pop. Don't nobody mess with Pop Pop. Okay, let's see these one words y'all have for her. Truth, based, intelligent, beautiful, smart, me too. What, Mika? I know what you're talking about. Beautiful and intelligent. Okay, you gave me 2 words. All right. Gorgeous. All right. So we got gorgeous, intelligent, gorgeous, intelligent. Oh, okay. See, I told y'all, look, beautiful people. It's like when you look at like the Tyra Banks and like a whole bunch of runway models, the most beautiful woman from Destiny's Child, Kelly Rowland. Little forehead. See, that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful people, attractive, smart. You know what I mean? Wifey. Hey, WTF for real, say locking her down. He said locking her down. That's it. Logical. 5 head. Woo! Oh my gracious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. You petty, man. I did not see. I bet you got 5 head too, you old big head bastard. Old bucket head, no, old 5-gallon head nook. All right, so everybody think that she's beautiful, brown sugar, blah 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 blah. All right, so number 3, holy moly, y'all not going. This one right here is about to set y'all off. I'm telling you that right now. But I want nothing but brutal honesty inside of the chat, please. Nothing but brutal honesty. All right. Also, my bad, guys. I meant to put this up when I had the opportunity, but okay. I'm gonna put this in the top screen right here. This is for Blue Turner. All right. For anybody that want to partake, purchase any, and make sure you put in LFR 20 so that you get your 10% off. So I'm gonna leave this barcode up in the corner for you guys. Except for when I have Jasmine Crockett full screen, I'm gonna remove it just for the aesthetics of it because I wanted to look nice. I know, but it's just me. It's just me. I like for my stuff to look a certain type of way. That's it. All right. And here's the bigger version right here, but I'll show y'all that later. All right, so let's go ahead and get it. Let's see what she has to say. This is about to upset a lot of you. You've seen the word trigger in the beginning, but I want to hear exactly what you have to say inside the comments, all right? All right? And thanks again to Debbie. I really appreciate you. All right.
Donald Trump isn't some misunderstood genius. He is a walking indictment with a microphone. A man who screams about everyone else's IQ while tripping over the most basic test of all. Tell the truth. Respect the law. Don't treat the country like your personal crime scene. He called himself a stable genius. All right? Let's talk about that genius. A genius who tried to throw out millions of legitimate votes because he didn't like the results. A genius who stands on rally stages bragging about law and order while his legal calendar looks like a tour schedule. A genius who treats the Constitution like a napkin they handed him with his cheeseburger. He attacks my intelligence. He attacks my colleagues. He attacks any black woman, any strong woman, any journalist, any judge, any prosecutor who dares to say, sir, you don't get to be above the law. That's his pattern. When a woman holds up a mirror, he calls it a witch hunt. When a black woman reads him the rules, he calls it radical. No, sir, it's called accountability. You haven't met much of that in your life, and it shows. You know what really bothers him? It's not my words. It's that people like me can read, can think, can litigate, can legislate, and we are not scared of his tantrums, his followers, or his cheap insults. He is used to a world where money and bullying erase consequences. Washington let him believe that. Business partners let him believe that. Too many Republicans still let him believe that. But let's be very clear. This man is not a victim. He is not persecuted. He is not a martyr. He is a powerful man who spent years punching down.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some in it. Did she just now call him a powerful man? I think she did. I think she did. It's like, bro, how can you hear me say all of that and that's what you caught? Powerful? I'm going to tell you why. It's because her base, their whole thing is to paint him up to be a small man who's only upset because everyone's so much smarter than him, so much more successful than him, have more integrity, have more character than him. They're always trying to paint him as being a small guy punching up at big people. She just now said that he's a powerful man punching down. She talked so far for a minute and a half. Has she said anything that he's done wrong as the president? Just answer. Like, I'm not asking because I'm in no, like, and I can't even hold the damn stage to, and this I'm keeping it true with y'all. If I was to sit across from Jasmine Crockett and have a conversation with her, like, her level of intelligence just far surpasses mine. I mean, her level of schooling, education, what she does for a living, what interests her, her way of communicating is actually on point. And it's cool, but she's on the wrong end. She sees a lot of benefit for being a Democrat. And because she's black and it's been sold to her, like, she fully believes that if you are a black woman, this is our party, this is for us. And she fully believes that that white man, that super powerful white man, is always punching down at black people because the white man is supreme, from white supremacy. Yeah, I know that. And I don't look at it that way. And that's the disconnect. That's the disconnect. Like, she talked that whole entire time and did not say what he's done wrong. So this is pretty much a character assassination. And she's just feeling herself. Her base they've told her time and time again that we want to hear you talk. This is the way you get it done in a Democrat Party, by being a personality. You got to be the biggest. You got to be the loudest. You got to be the person that can rock a mic. That's why you got pastors who are making killings. Millions. All right. Politicians are doing the same thing. Hakeem Jeffries, his popularity went up when he stopped wearing a damn tie. And because people relate to Trump because this is the dumbest thing ever. So yeah, she's just fighting that whole I'm gonna give you a speech, a powerful speech, and I'm gonna do it in a way that's not gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna do it in a way where I'm not cursing. I'm gonna do it in a way that's not ratchet so that Stephen A won't be able to call me out. I'm just gonna do it in a way that's true to me. But it still does not change anything. Still does not change the fact that Trump, up until this point, is a far greater president than Biden was in the last 4 years.
And now can't stand that the law is finally swinging back. He calls investigations rigged because he cannot imagine a universe where rules apply to him. He calls judges corrupt because they won't bow. He calls journalists enemies because they show receipts. And he calls himself the only one who can save America while tearing at every institution that makes America worth saving. That's not strength. That's weakness wrapped in ego. If you need to scream, I'm smart, every 5 minutes, you're telling on yourself. If you need to call every woman who challenges you nasty, you're telling on yourself. If you need to attack democracy to protect your own pride, you're telling on yourself. Donald Trump failed the test a long time ago, not the test of IQ, the test of character, the test of basic decency, the test of whether you stand under the law or try to stand above it. And I'm not here to beg him to do better. I'm here to warn you. Any man who thinks he is bigger than the Constitution, bigger than the courts, bigger than the truth, that man is dangerous, not just embarrassing, dangerous. So when he mocks my intelligence, I'll smile. Because every time he opens his mouth to attack me, or any woman who calls him out, he reminds the world exactly why he's terrified of sharp minds and strong spines. He doesn't fear witch hunts. He fears facts. He fears accountability. He fears that this time, the test he keeps failing actually counts.
She was very nervous this entire time that she was talking. You can tell somebody's nerves by how many times they blink while they communicate. Did you guys know that? So I was just now watching a podcast I watch a lot of podcasts about how to be a better speaker, how to tell stories, how to storytell, so forth and so on. I haven't learned anything, obviously, but I watch them. Gotta eat up all the content so that you try to regurgitate as much as possible so that you can be able to spit it out when it's time. So but one thing she is doing, she's showing how nervous she is, and she's trying to put together this soliloquy that would drive her point home without being demonstrative, because she knows she's capable. But where she failed was to point out anything that makes Trump a bad president. You didn't point out anything that makes him a bad leader. That's what you didn't do. Like you said, that you started it off saying that he wants to use this country as his own crime scene. So that will tell us that he actually does believe in the law, because he's pointing out the fact that a lot of you people in politics, you included, do a whole bunch of underhanded things to get to the bag, and is usually at the behest of the American people. Ooh! Hey, where's Renee Suzanne? Renee Suzanne. When you sent me this, holy moly. Shout out to Renee Suzanne for that one, because I'm using words like at the behest. At the behest. You hear me? Tendenism. Falling off the bone. Um, Was that because I used at the behest? Thank you so much, Heather. Put your card away. Okay? I really appreciate it. Let me get my glasses back. I can't be throwing these. These are the only pair of glasses I got. And I paid a pretty penny for these bad boys too. I cannot be throwing these. Cannot be tenderism. My damn glasses. I gotta use the glasses I got from the grocery store. Yeah, I picked up some glasses when I was at the CVS. So I'll throw these. Yeah, these the tendonism glasses. Yeah, I'll throw these. Say tendonism. Thank you so much, Heather. I really appreciate you. Always been in the blessing business. So thank you so much. All right. And I think I was in the middle of cooking and you kind of threw me off. So your blessing kind of threw me off. Just gonna let you know that. Yep. Thank you, Heather. Trump loves strong women. That's another point. Like he surrounds himself with nothing but that. When I look at who's a young lady named Caroline Levitt? What? The people that stand up and communicate for him, bro, on point. He loved these ladies. Just saying. Look at his wife. She's not strong. Look at everybody on his cabinet. I'm just saying. Tulsi Gabbard. He got her on his team too, right? She seems pretty strong. She seems stronger to me than any Democrat woman I can think of. I can't name one Democrat woman stronger than Tulsi Gabbard. You know what? Jesus, can y'all name one Democrat woman who is not a man who claims he's a woman? I don't do that. We're not going there today because I've been getting in trouble for that. It's something that we can't do anymore for some strange reason. And we can no longer say illegal alien, apparently. So if you are a content creator and you're always saying that, slow down because you will get taxed. All right? You're not supposed to say that. All right? Just saying. All right? But yeah, he does like strong women, in my opinion. Okay. But yeah. And also, I just want to correct something. I don't think that Jasmine Crockett is, like I say it all the time, I think she's beautiful. She's a beautiful young lady. And she's very intelligent. And if you ever hear me say that she's not intelligent, I don't subscribe to that at all. I think she's extremely intelligent. We already know that she went to private school ever since she was in elementary school. She's never been in public school. That her education is up there. The thing is, she's just misguided, in my opinion. The same way she will look at me for being a Trump supporter as being misguided. And I'm certain she won't use words like misguided. Her words that she would choose to use will be something way more disrespectful. I just don't feel that way about her. You know what I mean? I believe that she's been tapped on the shoulder to be one of the new leaders. That's why you see AOC doing more speeches, random speeches. And just so y'all know, AOC ain't got it. AOC don't have it. AOC can't just cut on the camera and just speak ad nauseum without using the same word 50 million times. That's not what AOC is not capable of doing that. Jasmine Crockett is. So she's the one that they're sending out. Thing is, she rolls in groups and bunches and cliques, and she has a huge community of other black women that look like her, aspire to be like her, and are already successful in their own right, who believe the same thing she believes. So the same thing I said about Joy Reid. Joy Reid was so passionate about racism and white supremacy because Joy Reid was not just speaking for Joy Reid. Joy Reid was speaking for her entire community. And when you speak for your entire community, you get emboldened. And if your community is, instead of thousands, is millions, you really feel powerful. You really feel like you're moving in the right direction and you're saying everything that needs to be said in order for there to be change on your side. And Jasmine Crockett, she's very she's effective in that. And AOC is trying to be as well. So they're jockeying for position to see who can be the new leader of the Democrat Party right now. And she's really trying. At the end of the day, she fell short on this recording. It didn't hit on anything. And I'm not even coming from a biased standpoint. Did you say a lot of things about his personality that a lot of people don't like? Yeah, absolutely. But you know what I mean? When he talk about your IQ, he's actually saying that many times you communicate about things that you're not qualified to communicate about. Or you communicate from a biased standpoint, thereby trying not to just you're communicating, almost saying that you don't understand why he's making certain moves when you do understand the entire time, but you just choose to take the opposition's argument. That's what he's saying. So since you're choosing to make the opposite that's not helping the country, then that makes you less intelligent than you come off. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm surmising, so to speak. I know you guys are saying a whole lot. My bad. I'm trying to read at the same time. Thank you so much for the super chat. So Weldon, bro, you are the common man, Van. You convey in a way the common person can understand. If I could, I would send more to support you. You need to be heard, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Am I really the common man? I thought that I was a as they call me on X, the Uncle Tom Coon man. But thank you, brother. I appreciate it. She doesn't know politics. Yeah, that's what I'm learning. But it seems like, I mean, when it comes to book smarts, I try to give her the benefit of the doubt, but and I don't have to, don't nobody have to give you a pass to feel intelligent. The same way when Trump says he's smart, he feels smart and he says it because he is. It's no different from, why should a man stop professing his qualities? As a child, we're taught to profess our qualities. I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm strong, I'm fast. But when we get older, we're taught to be quiet about our qualities. Why is that? And if I might say, if you have proof that you're smart, like massive proof that you're smart, then you can actually say you're smart. And it's not to belittle anybody else. It's just to let you know that I know I'm the man. Every rapper that you listen to talk about, I bet you don't get mad when Megan Thee Stallion talk about how good her vagina is, how wet her pussy is. When her and Cardi B doing songs talking about how wet their vagina is, I bet you ain't talking about, well, everybody know that if you got to get on the song and say it's wet, then it must be dry. You don't do that, do you? Every single rapper talk about he got the most money, the most hoes, the most this, the biggest cars, the best, all the jewelry and all this other stuff. You don't say nothing because that's the side that you love. You're like, yeah. But when a president who's actually made moves to make this country better, who's actually made moves to make himself a billionaire and make other millionaires beneath him. And have you seen his resume? I'm sorry. If I had that resume, I will say I'm smart too. Every single day I'd be like, man, I'm so smart. I'm sorry if that gets on y'all nerves, but I got to say, I'm so smart. I love how smart I am. But a lot of times too, he's not just saying it to brag on himself. A lot of times too, he's taking up for himself because a lot of you say he's stupid. You say he's dumb. You say he's foolish. He don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's talking about. He don't understand what he's in. He's just a celebrity who wants to lead. He's a dictator and this, that, and the other. And he's letting you know, I can show you better than I can tell you. And then he shows you, and then you still deny it happened. You still act like You're still not smart. It's ridiculous, bro. It's the dumbest thing ever. I don't see why they do it. Like they know that they're losing every argument, but they want to just stay in the. They want to stay in the fight. Jasmine Crockett is a Neiman Marcus, Maxine Waters. Hey, hey. I'm sure Maxine Waters would take that as a compliment. Oh, thanks, baby. You really think so, baby? You really think so, baby? That's the Maxine Waters nose right there. You see them nostrils? If your nostrils ain't touching the bottom of your eyelids, then they not Maxine Waters or Chuck Schumer-esque. Your nostrils need to reach up, smack your eyelashes, tickle your eyelashes. If your nostrils not tickling your eyelashes, they not Maxine Waters and they're not Chuck Schumer-esque. All right? Thank you, Brent. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Staten 23, 2033. I appreciate you. Character switching takes intel. Character switching takes intelligence. College doesn't teach common sense. Experiences usually do teach common sense. But you're right. Ain't nobody in. I never heard of a common sense class. It should be. I don't know why it's not. It should be a common sense class and a business class in every university, and it should be a high paying degree, in my opinion. Thank you, Brent. Karen, thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate you. I don't know if you meant to say send it twice, but you did. Did you mean to send it twice? Either way, thank you. I appreciate it. All this tendonism. Y'all just falling off the bone today. Look at all this tendonism. Look at all this tendonism. So I'm talking about, man. Y'all are dope. And obviously, Heather is showing her daggone whole tail. But I appreciate you guys. All right, so now this brother has a message for all y'all. I want y'all to tell me, because this is going to trigger you too. I was not playing when I said trigger. You the one that decided to see what was behind the curtains. You know, like back in the day, we used to get our movies from this store when we had the money. My guardian would take us down to Eastover, if you never heard of Eastover before. And it was this one store that rented movies, the fat joints and the small joints, the Betamax joints and the VHS ones. When the VCR was first coming out, it was hot and all that other stuff. And my guardian would take us down there, and they will always tell us not to go behind that curtain. Because that's where you'll sneak behind whenever she's all the way over there by the gremlin and the labyrinth and all that other stuff, you sneak and you open that curtain and you see Porky's. I want to watch Porky's. I was a Porky's guy ever since. It's like changed my life, man. I don't know. I think she kind of. I don't know. Did she rent it for me, Diane? Did you rent it? I don't know. I don't want to. You know what? I'd remove all of that. Let me take these off, bro, because these things are bothering me. I'm not a glass wearing person, and they just on my nose and my ears, in between my ears, but it does help from time to time. Okay. All right. This brother right here is saying that all white people are responsible for slavery. I know I shouldn't have said nothing about no daggone Porky's. See, everybody watched it as a kid. Look. Oh my gracious. All of y'all watched Porky's as a kid, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Your parents was not good. Your parents was not good parents. Y'all did not have good parents if they let y'all watch Porky's. Okay, so I see a bunch of people are leaving now because you don't want to hear this police officer tell you about yourself. But I'm gonna give my honest, common sense opinion when he's done. And it may be for and it may be against, but who knows? Let's see.
To my white people, I be seeing your little comments and stuff like that, saying like, "Who is we?" I wasn't a slave owner, and all of this and all of that and all that bull crap. I ain't trying to hear that. It doesn't matter if you was not a slave owner. You still benefited from your ancestors doing this stuff. All that family business, all that land that y'all have, all of that came from that. So it doesn't really matter. Y'all are not doing anything to fix the subject. All y'all trying to do is point fingers at your ancestors. No. You need to be like, what can I do to fix what my ancestors has broken?
Hold on, he's not done yet. He's halfway done, but he's not done yet. He's saying that instead of you all saying that I have nothing to do with slavery, you should say, but my family did, and because they did, how can I help? How can I help? By that same metric, shouldn't every criminal's family be that way? You should be like, I know my dirty, crusty ass son shot your baby and killed him. So how can we pay your bills and take care of your family and raise his kids, raise your son's kids before my kid killed them? Are you saying that families should be responsible for somebody else's downfall, someone else's persecution, someone else's unaliving, someone else's graping, someone else's prostitution, someone else's anything? Because all of that happened, bro. I'm just saying, just by your metrics. If that's what you're saying. Let's continue though.
Fix what my ancestors has broken, instead of trying to say, no, I didn't do it, that wasn't me, but it was your family. So I'm not really trying to hear this and that. I'm not trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear about no average folks that was slave. You know, I ain't trying to hear about no, we didn't own slaves, we was too poor. So if what you're saying is, if you wasn't too poor, you would have had you a slave.
Yes. Oh, he's not done yet. But the answer is yes. If you were a businessman, you know, something like the first black slave owner, one of the first slave owners was a black man. I'm talking about one of the very first slave owners in the United States was a black man. Yep. And he was doing it for business. And guess what? That wasn't only happening in the United States. That was happening around the world, bro. Guess what else? This black man that owned slaves, he had white slaves too. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let him finish before I start running my mouth, man.
That's basically what you're saying. That land that y'all own, that's ours. Y'all came over here and took our everything, might as well say. And
all right, so he cut himself off, but I made this point about Joy Reid, Jasmine Crockett, Don Lemon, Swollen Martin, Charleston White. So a lot of times what happens is when you know that information that you're putting out there is acceptable, or they want to have that conversation, or a bunch of people feel that way, you're empowered to get out there and say it. That's what he's doing. He's empowered by the other people, other black people who feel like all white people are responsible for slavery or reparations or whatever the case may be. In my opinion, man, I think that's one of them low vibration conversations where we're wasting time. We're wasting time trying to blame people who have the same struggles as we have. They have the same experiences that we have. They're dealing with the same government that we have. They pay the same taxes that we have to pay. And we're trying to put them in the same boat as us, while at the same time calling them supreme beings, or saying that they benefit from white supremacy and all those other things. And it just shows how confused we are. And we're wasting our damn time. We should be working with everyone to try to figure out how to make our own situations better first, and then our community situation, then city, then state. And we should actually give a damn about that. Unfortunately, nobody gives two pennies about their next door neighbor. So that has more to do with our own selfishness or our own desire for privacy, because it's not always selfishness. It's just we understand what's important in life. And we also know that it's difficult enough taking care of ourselves, taking care of our own bills, paying all of our bills, and taking care of having medical insurance before we can start worrying about picking other people up and trying to take care of all these other people. This dude has a career. He's in law enforcement, it looks like. You're doing your thing. You've come a long way from slavery, but you're in a constant, you're in this box of individuals who think it's cool to keep that train rolling. Let it go. Let it go, bro. Like, if you want to honor your ancestors that were enslaved, the best way to do it is by living your life, starting your own legacy, doing things the right way, helping other people. There's so many other ways that you can honor them. You think that our ancestors are like, they're hoping and praying that we go after the families and the generations and generations and generations of the people who enslaved them? Well, if that's the case, and they probably do, I don't owe my ancestors vitriol. I don't owe them hate. I owe them love, in my opinion. I owe them growth. I owe them opportunity. What did they die for? Will I make them proud? Are my children making them proud? You know, those type of things. Could they see where we're at, all that we've done? And does that make them feel like their suffering wasn't for nothing? So that's where I'm coming from. But there's like I said before, there's a platform for this. There's a platform for this. You go stand outside in the middle of the whitest nation in the world, and I mean the whitest city in the world, and you yell out, all of you white people are racist and y'all owe us money. All of you white people are this. Y'all used to do this to you. You can talk nasty as hell to white people, and nobody will call you racist. Let a white person go into a black city, in the middle of a black city, and say, all you black people are thieves and dirty and dangerous, and all of y'all are criminals, and all of you is this and all of you are that, and y'all not smart, and y'all always having the babies and the abortions at a young age, and all. Like, that person will probably get arrested for saying the same sugar honey iced tea. So at the end of the day, man, you got a family to raise, you got a life to live, you got other things to think about. But this right here should not be where you hang your hat, man. This right here is a pointless conversation. at the end of the day. It really is. But I will say this. If white people do start feeling all like, man, you know what? Maybe they right. Maybe they right. And then they pass something for reparations for all black people, I'm going to get my check. Shit, you out here cotton picking mine. You think I ain't going to get my check? Take my wife to the what you call it? To the mall, get her something nice, get her some reparation shoes, get her a reparation purse, take her out to a reparation dinner, have some reparation drinks, a Long Island nice. No. I'll take an old fashioned. Yeah, I'll take an old fashioned. Some reposado neat, please. Yeah. But I just think it's foolish. All right, guys, do me a favor. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Is this something that y'all can jive with on a daily basis? Was it stuffy? Was it cool? Was it laid back? Was it something that fits the brand of LFR Family? Or was you hoping for more? Were you hoping for more? I would love to hear all of that, man. And I am reading them now. And this is not the point where you say, no, Van, you're doing so great. And there's another. No, I really want to be better. I want to be better. Because I do know that I get to a point where I talk a whole lot. All right. Van, Obama proved why no one will ever say this man is right. Well, hey, look, at least we can get a Black Pride Month. I'm sorry, we already had that. We had that for a long time. Give them their own month. We want another month. We want the month that Christmas is in. We want December. That'd be a good reparations. Make December Black History Month. All right, cool. Y'all enjoyed the show. I'm loving it. All right, let's get it. We have a lot of other things coming, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. Thank y'all so much for being a part of what we have going on. Oh, Jesus. I did not tenderism. Oh, hold on one second. I can't even throw them glasses. Thank you so much, Wheezy, for the super chat. I did not know you sent this. Oh my God. Our video store had one too. And of course, Purse. And of course, I looked only because they told me not to. Of course you did. That's just who Wheezy is. Wheezy's gonna look. And just in case y'all don't know who Wheezy is, this is Wheezy, and that's Wheezy. Just saying. Shout out to Wheezy for the rocking the welfare boy merch. Hold on one second. See, y'all ain't been sending me the pictures, man. And I got another too. Hold on, where's she at? Where is she? Oh yeah, guys. So hold on one second. I'm trying to find this daggone. I keep on saying 1 second, but this is far more than 1 second. Where is it? How long ago she sent it? I'm looking for Renee's picture, and I cannot find it. And I just showed it the other day. Here we go. And that's Renee Suzanne rocking it right there. All right. She got on the same hat as me, the Outwork Yesterday hat. Yeah, let's go. Thank you, Renee, again. All right, guys. So let me go take this off the screen. Yeah, man. Don't look behind the little red thing. Don't. If they tell you not to look behind, boy, they don't even have one of those now. Our children just look on Netflix and they see whatever the hell they want to see. They ain't even got no red curtain. They go from Netflix to Stars to HBO Max to Peacock to Prime, Tubi. Hulu, and many others. They just look at whatever in the world they want to look at. Just see all the And then they can go into any prono site and just say, yeah, sure, I'm 18. It's not like you're going to ask for ID or nothing. Yeah, I'm 18. And they look at whatever they want to look at. All right. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the LFR Family live stream. I appreciate it. Don't forget, go check out my audio podcast. It's inside the descriptions. It's called Getting Canceled with LFR Family. We're posting now onto Spreaker, and it is we're posting into Spreaker.com, and it's going into Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other places where they show podcasts. Yeah, so we trying to make sure that we make a push in the podcast arena. All right. And y'all already know that I can run my mouth. So yeah, I plan on it being absolutely amazing. All right. All right. Let's go and get up out of here. See you next time. Peace. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.